Hey everybody, Jeremy here, Regional Entertainment. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, visit the sponsors because those are the mom and pop shops that make all this possible. We have our favorite guest, Boxmasters. We got JD, we got Bud. They're going to be going on tour again this year, 2022. Those dates are approaching. Most of the tickets are on sale now, so get tickets while you can. Hey guys.
Hey, what's happening, Jeremy?
Not much. It's always excited to get to see you guys.
Well, back at you. Yeah, man.
Uh,
Luckily we caught a day where we're in the studio, and so we can talk to you together rather than in our various bedrooms or whatever we're coming to you from.
The last time we actually did a recording, that was the first time I'd ever done an interview in 3 different time zones.
That's true. You were somewhere else. Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't think I forgot where you were at. Most importantly, everybody who's watching this, we're going to have this link below, the Boxmasters 22 tour dates. There's still some dates in between that we're going to try to get some shows booked that haven't been announced yet. And most important, Help I'm Alive comes out on April the 15th. Look at this. This is the most important thing. This is vinyl. Everybody loves vinyl.
We have CDs, but they're much smaller. So
now, if you're like a big fan like me, I ordered it right at midnight when it came out.
Excellent. Thank you, Jeremy. I'll have a special special little thing, inside your package when it comes. So just be on the lookout when I actually start shipping those here after we sign them. They just showed up yesterday. It really doesn't come until April 15th, but we got to start shipping them pretty soon because we're going to start rehearsals in a few weeks, and at that point, taking care of business goes completely out the window. We just, are rehearsing, learning the songs that we're going to play for this tour, and we don't have time to.
So we want to tell your fans, how can they order we'll have a link below, but how can people go ahead and order that?
You go to www.theboxmasters.com. On the front page, there is a little link that goes right to the pre-order page. So get it there. Right now it's on sale. Once the release date or the tour starts, they'll go back up to regular price, but all copies are autographed on the website. And so you get it there, you get it autographed, you get it cheaper right now, as well as the other 10 records that we have available on the site, and t-shirts, and what else we got? Comic books and pictures and guitar picks. And, we got junk for days that people can buy.
I own the majority of it, so that's got a little bit of everything.
That's true.
Well, I actually did pick up box memorabilia this weekend. I did want to ask you guys, for April the 15th, was there a special meaning for releasing it on Easter weekend?
Yeah, our taxes are due that day.
No,
it's I don't know.
It's it was the label's decision. They just that was the day that they could release our record, and we went, great, we'll be on tour then. So we had initially planned on going to Canada to do like a 30-day tour of Canada, and that of course didn't work out, but we booked a full US tour. So we'll be going from coast to coast, north to south, and going to be out there for 9 or 10 weeks. And yeah, it's it just lucked out that we were able to put out this record right as the tour was kind of kicking off.
I know when I talked to you 2 years ago is when you had originally first started on the album. How did it take 2 years to record and produce it, or was it mostly finished?
Really? Yeah, we kind of just recorded it as we went along. I don't think, but it didn't take 2 years.
I mean, we did during the shutdown.
Well, if you're like me, I got to order everything that comes out. So CD, album, if you're a Boxmaster fan, we're going to have that link below for you. When fans that are going to order this album, what's the sound compared to everything else you have recorded? And is this the album that will feature Garage?
Well, actually, Garage is the song that was on this record we haven't put out, called Boxmasters 66. But we just play it live because it's such a great song to play live. But this record here, it sounds like the Boxmasters, except we got a few songs that a slight departure. We do play a couple of songs already on the last tour. We played a couple of songs off this record in advance. We did I Got a Girl and what else did we do?
You'll Never Be Mine, people might notice if they saw us
Yeah,
live. Time was part of our encore that we would do most of the time. I think that's it. Oh, Turn Away was kind of the long, slow song that we jammed out on a lot of the time, kind of the space rock part of the show.
Yeah.
So, you know, yeah, we played 4 songs on the last tour from this record, kind of getting ready for it. And, you know, we'll be playing probably all of those again this time. And, you know, we've written 2 or 3 records worth of songs since, you know, since the last tour. So we're going to add a few new songs and try them out in front of the crowds and, you know, see how they go over. You know, we're prepping a couple more records to have ready for the next time.
I want to tell the fans that are watching this now, this tour kicks off April 7th, Ardmore, Oklahoma. This is actually the first time I'm ever going to be to this venue because it's only a couple hours away from Joplin. And then the tour ends on June 10th in Kansas City at our favorite venue, Knuckleheads. But June 10th is also historical for anybody who's a Boxmaster fan who would know that June 10th, 2018 was the first time you guys released your album.
In 2008, maybe?
2008, yes, 2008. Sorry,
2007. Yeah, you know, that's surprising. I didn't, you know,
I didn't know that.
you know, we don't keep track of that stuff very well. But yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, we're going all over the place on this tour. A lot of places we've been before. There's a few new spots that we're, you know, excited about. Some stranger places that we've never played. Teaneck, New Jersey, or
Cheyenne, Wyoming,
Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin. So there's a few new spots that we're hitting that, you know, we're really pleased about. But anybody that's been to Heritage Hall in Ardmore knows that that's an amazing old historic venue that's been there, I think, since the beginning of time. Yeah, it's going to be a great place to start off the tour. And then, you know, we're hitting a lot of spots where we were, you know, forced to cancel the shows last tour. So, you know, we missed out on Texas and California and all those places. So we're really looking forward to getting back to these places, you know, close to home and all that. It was really a bummer because we were having a great tour last summer. And so, you know, we were sad that we had to stop, but coronavirus slows us all down.
I got to document you as much as I could for those 2 shows.
Yeah, no, it's at least we got a couple where you're around, so that was good.
I wanted to tell your fans what new merch are they going to be looking forward for this tour?
Well, first off, help, I'm alive. I don't know, we'll have a new tour t-shirt. We have, you know, some of the same shirt designs that we had last tour, which is, you know, a couple of different logo versions and a picture of us with our, you know, frowning faces in front of Vox amps. But just a lot of the same stuff we had. You know, it's a big bunch of tchotchkes and pictures and all that. We'll have a new photograph that we'll sign, and
a new design on a t-shirt.
Yeah, we'll have that new tour shirt, which will be something along the lines of this. So, we're, you know, musicians, so our merch designs are kind of whatever we can come up with, you know, at the last second. So I got some good keychains this time though. I mean the keychains, and I got some new pins.
I wanted to ask you guys, I saw in your post you guys have a new studio now that all your recording is done in. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I want you guys had posted a photo, I think it was 6 or 7 months ago, that showed like every guitar and instrument you owned. I was wondering if you guys ever go to garage sales looking for instruments.
Not really garage sales so much, but, you know, we look, you know, online for, you know, vintage equipment sometimes. And usually when we're in a town that has a decent music store, you know, we'll eventually get over there looking around, especially JD and Kirk. We'll go looking for, you know, some bargain on some old piece of gear, you know. So every now and then you run into a town that's got a great store with some vintage stuff. So we picked up things along the way over the years.
I wanted to ask you on one of my favorite songs, it's science fiction. Since you guys have a Thurman, have you thought about re-recording the intro or adding that to it?
That is interesting.
You know what?
Yeah. We should take
I mean,
it on tour with us.
That's just what I was thinking, is that maybe we need to
Yeah,
have that. And I'm not sure who should play it this time,
I can play it there. Man.
but you got to do the speech. You got to
Oh, yeah,
talk
I gotta do
about
the speech. Yeah.
You got to. So
Right.
you know, that's a good idea. We might have to add that to the pile of stuff we carry along, because it is the exact sound that we were looking for that kind of the
It,
start of that. So,
it fits
good
that
idea.
song too.
Yeah.
We haven't learned how to play it yet, so that's the one issue. It's like we've got it sitting there, and we haven't recorded it on anything because we just don't know how to work it yet. So we got to get around to taking the time to figuring it out, at least for a song. So
We can cause it to make noise, but it's not necessarily a pleasant noise yet.
I wanted to ask, Bud had actually recorded this song, but if you guys would ever record or play it live, Dirty Life and Times.
Oh, Warren's song, Warren Zevon's song.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know if we want to tackle Warren's song or not. It's yeah, it's terrific. Yeah, I sang on that, and I don't know. Interesting idea though. I mean, normally we don't really cover other people's songs, you know, but I mean, you know, we do now and then. You know, we'll do Sylvia's Mother a lot of times in the encore, but other than that, we don't really do much in terms of other people's.
yeah, I mean, we started out doing a lot of covers, but that was kind of a way to kind of figure out what we were doing. And these days, you know, I've got the unstoppable spigot of, you know, songs coming out that I can't keep up with. So, you know, finding time to record other people's songs or covers is almost non-existent.
Will you
So-
guys ever do Bad News, That Boy's Bad News this year, or if that's still a tour song? I still haven't got to see it live yet.
That Boy's Bad News. Oh yeah, that was on in stereo.
Yes,
I think it was on in stereo, wasn't it?
that's track 9.
yeah. Well, I don't know. We might have to dig it out and dust it off. I mean,
Exactly.
since the boys, well, we do have a new drummer we have to break in this time. So we have the constant Spinal Tap issue of our drummers imploding,
Yeah,
exploding.
imploding.
So,
whatever. That's why I play the drums on the records, is because we don't want to take any chances of somebody blowing up, you know? And so far I haven't blown up.
We're having a bizarre gardening accident.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so we gotta train a new guy on the drums again. And so I was about to say, oh, well, everybody knows the songs, then we can just, you know, add some new stuff. But we do have to
Yeah.
train this new kid, Nick, to bash away. So we don't want to confuse him too much or overwhelm him with, you know, 300 or 400 songs that we could be playing.
I wanted to ask, I know a lot of bands will do this as an upsell to their fans. They'll do a live recording of the show, and then the 48 hours it's available for an order. Have you guys talked about that?
No, because I'm the one that has to do it. And I know some people have asked about that. And, you know, here's the thing. I've got live, you know, like we filmed a couple of shows on the last tour. And I still haven't had time to mix the one show that we just, like one song. We need to mix one song from this one show just to have, you know, a video of it. And I just haven't had time or the energy to bash that out. So doing a live show every night, mixing that after playing it, I have no interest in doing that. So, and also I'm not going to let anybody else do it because I'm a complete compulsive control freak. So, yeah, I mean, it's a, great idea. And I record some shows, but I don't do all of them. And, I just can't see that. I hope people listen to the records because we spend a lot of time on that, and while the live stuff is good, it's like our records are pretty damn good. And, if you haven't listened to them, please do. Please give them a shot. If they're not your cup of tea, you don't have to listen to them, but, you might be surprised.
I wanted to ask because normally during the last 60 seconds to 1 minute and 20, you, JD, usually see me waiting for you to go on the stage. I was wondering what's going through your head while you're looking at the crowd and me. And Bud, during the last 60 seconds when your encore, your music's going, what's going through your mind?
I mean, mine's usually I'm trying to make sure I'm not tripping as I walk across the stage. And so I'm looking at where am I going? And I'll, try to acknowledge, that people are applauding us. But really, I don't want to be that guy that's caught on video landing on his face, tripping over somebody's guitar chord. And, usually I'm exhausted and it's like, please, can I get somewhere where I can sit down? Because, we're screaming all night. We're, not jumping around, but, if anybody sees the shows and see how much I sweat, then, playing 2 hours, you're a bit tired. And so I'm ready to go sit down, regroup, because then it's like time to go take care of the merch and, settle out the show and load up the trailer and get everybody in the bus and let's move on to the next town.
I usually get a second wind about the last quarter of the show. And by the time we do the encore, I kind of want to do a couple more, but that would be overkill. And the other thing I'm usually thinking in the beginning of the show, when I first come out, I'm always worried that my clothing or the rugs on stage or whatever are going to cause static electricity and the microphone's going to shock me. So I think I have that on my mind a lot. I like regular electricity actually better than I like static electricity. I mean, if I put my finger in a light socket, it actually feels better to me than if somebody rubs their foot on the carpet and touches my ear.
We had a few more other questions, and then I just wanted to go over some notes with you guys. So whenever you guys finish off this tour, you've already started on a new album. Well, do we have another one coming out for this year, or will this be the only one that's going to come out this year?
We'll have to see.
That's a good question because
I mean, possibly in the fall, there could be another one. I mean, because and we also discuss different ways to put music out, on the website. Like the label can't just put out a record every 6 months. So, we'd like to put out 3 records a year, really, but it's kind of hard to do that. But we'll have one geared up and ready to go for as soon as we can put that.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time it makes sense to have a tour around a record, if you're going to have the promotion machine going and everything like that. Because even, these days people have so much stuff out there that, if you're not doing a tour and in their faces every second, people aren't going to notice it. So, we want to make sure we give the records the best chance they can, like get out there and swim a little bit. But, as soon as we can get another one out and as soon as we can get another tour going, then, we'll definitely be doing that. Maybe a Christmas tour.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, you do have 2 Christmas albums.
yeah.
Exactly. So we got plenty of stuff to do a Christmas show. It's just a matter of, we are Southern California boys, and going anywhere where it's cold is not something that we look to do very much. So,
Well, if I was to open the window, it's got like a whole an inch of ice outside. It just snowed and sleeted.
yeah, that does not appeal to us. Like right now, it's like 60 something degrees, and we're freezing. You know, Billy's got a
I got a
scarf on and a long
inside.
coat.
I have a scarf on inside.
Yeah, so it's uncomfortable to us just being this cold, and so you know, we're all bundled up and inside, and yeah, it's so we have to make sure if we do a Christmas tour, we're only playing like southern New Mexico, Arizona, Southern
Miami.
California, Southern Florida, Southern Texas, you know, just keep it like way south, you know, where we can bring a little Christmas magic to people at the where they don't get any snow.
Oh, we want to tell your fans last time how people are going to find the website, how they're going to find this amazing album and other album, and some of the favorite stops on the tour. People are going to come.
Where do they go, Billy?
www.theboxmasters.com. Is that right? Is that it?
You got it, man.
I
It's
know, I don't know all that stuff. So I usually he says all the technical stuff about our websites and whatnot, Instagram. But I think that's it. You'll say it
That's
again
right.
just in case.
No. You got it right. But the Instagram, that's where we do most of the social media stuff. It gets transferred to Facebook, but all the initial postings are on Instagram, and it is _official. No, wait, _Boxmasters_official, because there's a couple of Boxmasters accounts, and the old official one we lost the password for, and so we don't know how to get in because we are not good at this. So, but you know, we do have this new Instagram, and we put a lot of stuff on there, or at least as much as we can for, you know, not spring chickens.
Well, there we go. We'll do that. And then I want to thank everybody for subscribing.